Hi there, Z here, and welcome to my very first review of a foreign film. Yes, I am reviewing a foreign production here because let me tell you, there's a lot of hoity-toity movie reviewers out there that look down their noses at us common folk from on top of their platinum fucking pedestals right here, and they say, you guys need more culture. You guys need to widen your horizons. You guys need to read up a little bit more so you can actually keep up with the actual captions. But fine, motherfucker, fine. You beat me, okay? I will inseminate a little bit of culture into my ovarian soul so I can birth myself a new opinion. But let me just tell you motherfuckers right now, you gotta get me some good ones right here because I am not wasting my freedom on some motherfucking foreign films, okay? So let's take a look at a couple of them. I have a few of them up here on Google here, and looks like the first one we have Old Boy, a classic South Korean movie about vengeance, isolation, and driving a man to insanity here. That's not bad. That sounds actually pretty good. Another one we have here is Suspiria. It looks like it's a 1977 Italian movie mixing supernatural horror with like really trippy scenes. That actually sounds really interesting. I hope I get that one here. And I threw this one in because one of my fans wanted me to watch it a few months back, and I just haven't gotten around to it. Arrival of Wang. A low-budget Italian sci-fi movie that sounds more like a porno. I can't guarantee it's not a porno. So, let's move these up. Let's throw these up here. Let me see. Oh, but that one looks really good, but man, all of these have really great things. I honestly don't know how I'm going to choose these. I honestly have no idea. I might need to roll a dice, or I might need to flip a... Actually, I know a perfect thing. I know the perfect thing to do. Can I get the value? Can I get how much each one of these will cost me to watch? No. We got ourselves a winner right here. Fantastic. So, let's see what 2011 sci-fi Italian movies have in store for us. So to start out this cheap horror of a film, we have Gaia, our main protagonist and translator for Chinese film.
Yes?
Oh no, it's dubbed. Oh, I didn't know it was dubbed when I first saw this here. Okay. Quick point I'd like to make for those of you who have never seen foreign films. If you have the chance to, don't ever watch a dubbed version. For any language, ever. There's always seems to be a really big disconnect between what the actors are acting out and what the voice actors are saying. Even when, you have voice actors who are actually competent, which, not much of that in this film.
Translation of a film I have to deliver tomorrow morning, so I guess I can say I'm free. Why?
Acting.
But while she's in the middle of doing her job, she gets a call from a very evil, very rich and powerful man asking for her assistance. You know that he's rich and evil because his image is reflecting off of a highly polished table, so... Oh yeah, look at that shine. That motherfucker probably kicks a puppy every single morning. And when someone shady-sounding wants to hire you, of course, you have to say yes and drop absolutely everything to accept the job. Is that a picture of Mao Zedong? Is that a picture? I mean, I guess that's just something people over there do, in Italy. I know personally I have no room to talk because I still have my hand-drawn picture of Stalin and Hitler gently holding each other in my bedroom. My wife hates it. Oh, and when the same shadowy figures tell you to put a hood on your head and get in the fucking car, of course you don't question it.
There, come on. Here on the left. Careful. Another one. One more. One more.
Okay, this is gonna be a rape scene, isn't it? This seems like it's going to be a rape scene. Is this movie like Irreversible, where a woman gets banged in some underground area and the rest of the movie is her trying to get revenge, except they're going to pair her up with an alien or something? Did I just get the plot here?
All right. You are presently seated at a table in front of a person that we need to ask a series of questions to.
Huh. Well, there is no rape, which is great. And what's even better is that the lighting in this scene is surprisingly good. Like, everything's looking really positive here, guys. You have her sitting in a dark room with said government man, Curti, translating questions to another man called Mr. Wang, and the only lone light source basks them all in this near darkness besides Mr. Wang, who is completely blotted out in the darkness. This is actually really well set up.
For us, carrying out this interrogation is vital. But there's something you need to know. That just looking at the face of your Mr. Wang will put you in a very new and difficult situation. Are you ready to pay all of the consequences?
Mr. Wang's an alien, isn't he? Oh, come on! 2011! This was made in 2011! I've seen better aliens in Star Trek Voyager. And that was in 2001 or something. You could easily slap on some scales and horns, and a regular dude would just look miles better than this shiny piece of shit. I mean, in the same year, we had Rango and Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and I know that comparing this low-budget one to these big companies with their big boy money, it doesn't really make any sense, but if you're going to go low-budget cheapness, just don't use CGI then. You know what? Whatever. I mean, it's fun to laugh at because it's so bad, but, you know, to be honest, after a while, you just kind of get used to it, so I'm not going to complain about it. So, after a minor freakout because she realizes she's helping this group of men with guns and questionable intent interrogate this poor defenseless alien who calls himself Mr. Wang and speaks in Chinese because his alien civilization thought that's what everyone knew on the world, she decides to stay because, well, men with guns. Enough said. And I would love to break down exactly what happens in a play-by-play basis, but let me sum it up for you. Curti asks alien question. Mr. Wang responds with something, has flashback of how he got caught, and continues. Curti gets mad because he thinks that he's lying. Gaia gets nervous and finds ethical flaws in the way that Curti is acting, and rinse and repeat for literally 30 minutes. Most of this movie, either Gaia is having anxiety attacks because Curti won't calm down, and Mr. Wang just keeps repeating himself over and over again, like nothing really happens the entire time. But then the torture scene comes up. And honestly, this is what's needed in any alien from outer space film that we have out there. We need more scenes of humans getting physical with these aliens because, let's be fair, their track record of arriving to Earth and teaching us technology that will allow us to perfect space travel and planetary colonization and sex robots that look extremely similar to my stepmother and them arriving to destroy absolutely everything in their fucking way is really skewed, man. 99% to 1%. We almost always have the shitty destroy our planet one and never the Oedipus sex robot one. So what I'm trying to say is, let's make torturing aliens great again. And before we start seeing some weird blue alien blood splattered all across the room, Curti gets asked to leave, giving Gaia some one-on-one time with the alien, and she explains to him that she's gonna try to escape this room to find a phone. She's gonna escape this room, and she's gonna go out there to make a call for help. She's gonna get him some help here. And when she does find a phone, or when she does find reception for her cell phone, she's gonna make one very important call out to Amnesty International, a human rights organization, and is going to complain to them that the government is torturing an alien from outside space. Not the police, not the media. Hell, she's not even going to post a Twitter video that will just get deleted within an hour as fake news. No, Amnesty fucking International. I don't know whose idea was it to put it in this film. I honestly don't. This whole thing is so fucking brain dead. Before this moment, it was okay. The acting was fine, it was bad CGI, and the dialogue kind of got stuck on repeat, but it was fine. Now, it's jumped the shark, at least 4 times, I could say. Just with this one fucking thing that they put in there. 4 times it got jumped. You are going to escape by stating that you need to go to the bathroom, using your cell phone in the bathroom in a place that obviously has no cell phone coverage. Then, when that doesn't work, you decide to openly sneak around this highly secretive, complex military bunker and dodge 2 guys, 3 guys, 5 guys, 6. Are you fucking serious? Is this whole place filled with mole people? I don't understand. There's suspension of disbelief, and then there's fucking flat out laziness. Then, let's say you find said phone and you decide to call Amnesty International with absolutely no sarcasm, no joke. You decide to tell them that there's an alien who's having their human rights violated, and boy, I fucking hope that this is a big if they decide to believe you, what are you going to tell them then, huh, Gaia? Well, what are you going to tell them? I don't really know where I am because they put a bag over my head and I was driven to some place and I walked down several flights of stairs. But please, help this spaceman. He's being tortured. Come on, get fucked. Oh, thank Lord. Please, gag her, hog tie her, bring her back in there, let her piss herself if she actually needs to go to the bathroom. For the love of everything schlocky, a 6.5-foot man who has the body of a professional wrestler gets pushed by some $120-pound translator and he's gone down for the count. Why is everything falling apart now? In the span of 20 minutes, why is everything falling apart? You were doing so average, movie. All you needed to do was stay mediocre for a little bit longer and give me an ending I can laugh at, and I would have given you at least 1 thumbs up. But it's like the writers just started shooting smack behind their eyes. I mean, this is absolutely ludicrous parts of the...
I heard a noise. I'm going to check. Okay, let me know. Everything's okay. False alarm.
Does no one in this place have the concept of looking around your peripheral? I'm going to forget that was even in the movie. I'm going to forget. I'm just going to keep going like none of that ever happened. So the alarms go off and she steals the keys from the bodyguard who's bleeding to death and runs to go save Mr. Wang. And let me tell you, if you thought the CGI looked bad with him just standing there in the chair, I would look away now because shit's about to triple in the bad quality department. Okay, let's just end this right now. They escape and find that Mr. Wang's planet is attacking them. There's a full-scale war happening outside with fighter jets and UFOs everywhere, but maybe there's a misunderstanding, right? If you're a viewer of this, you might be thinking, maybe they're here to save Mr. Wang. Maybe if she brings him outside, they will stop attacking him, bring him up and... Well, who would have seen that fucking coming? Mr. Wang is a piece of shit all along and was lying to this woman and playing with her emotions just so he can get out of there. That just goes back to my previous statement. If the aliens ever set foot on this planet and automatically don't show us the schematics for the sex robots, we torture and kill them immediately. And that's it. It ends with the mothership whose graphics look like they came directly from Run Like Hell for the PS2, and bam, the Earth is doomed and the music plays. No one is safe and you have successfully wasted an hour and 15 minutes of your life. This movie was definitely a chore to sit through than most, but I've been yelling a lot and I'm not going to be like every other YouTube reviewer out there where they just say it's a waste of time, it's a piece of shit because it had some major problems with it. The acting was fine. The plot was a bit drawn out with how many times they repeated themselves, but it was pretty much, is Wang telling the truth? And that's the entire movie. It's the entire movie, back and forth, back and forth. Curdy being the hardcore skeptic and Gaia being the bleeding heart believer. And they're just, two of them are just arguing with each other. It's more of a drama than anything. But besides that, The CGI was awful. It tended to drag on more than one occasion. The ending was predictable. And even for a sci-fi movie, some of the scenes were so frustratingly unbelievable. I said it before. I'll say it again. There's something about ignoring it because it's a movie. One or two little things, you're gonna ignore it because, hey, it's a movie, you're supposed to dial back your belief a little bit more. And then there's, hey, it's a movie about an alien, so nothing has to make sense. Go ahead and watch it. It's free if you have Prime. I would suggest at least one go through if you're high on drugs or drunk off your ass. I hope you all enjoy this review. Thank you all for watching, and cheers.
But I'm really scared. Who is he? Where did he come from?